Welcome back to day 22 of Saving for Skadi. So, here today I promised everyone a longer form in a way because I have been significantly busy over the past few days, as there's also multiple other games that I'm playing. And sometimes, like even when I play Endfield, I will also forget to record, as it is more of a time consuming project when you're doing the AIC plans and you will forget what you're doing, and it will take hours. Like once you actually start, for me sometimes I was like, oh, okay, I think this would be a quick, maybe 10 minutes. I go in, I will check on my factories and see how it's doing, but then I will say, oh, okay, I found a way to do this area better. Then, oh, I found another way to do this area better. And then it will just blossom to hours and hours just trying to remake certain parts or trying to make your own factory better, because you don't rely a lot on online blueprints. It's very tempting to do so. I would have to say I have been tempted, but until now, personally, for the blueprints itself, for majority of the things that I'm doing in my factory, is being kind of like trial and error, which is why it also takes a lot of time. And with that, I would have to say my exploration has been a bit iffy. So you can see now I'm doing a lot of like depot management, AIC factory building, and with that also exploration has been not too great, as exploration in Wuling is good, but when you have a bit of motion sickness, especially when you keep falling into water or you keep jumping off cliff unexpectedly in Wuling, it triggers sometimes, and sometimes I'll be like, okay, this is too much, I need to get back to a factory, because the visual effects makes it very, how to say, nausea inducing in a way, for me at least. So that's what I've been doing recently, and you can see that yesterday that a lot of my, if you could watch, if not I'll let you know. So suddenly I claimed a lot of ore barrels. First thing first is the depot, not depot, the nodes unlock. So when you unlock the different nodes, you will get a lot of ore barrels for every level that you unlock, and that I think is with regards to leveling up and clearing content itself. So what happened was that I was actually stuck on level 1. Then I cleared it a little bit. I know I was stuck at level 1 or level 5, 3 or 4. I can't remember which level I was stuck at. I remember that I was stuck on the first level because I don't like to do certain things. For example, training missions. Yes, I know those will give you ore barrels, but I am not so desperate to go and do so, even if I know it will give me a lot in one shot. Because first thing first is there's a lot of content, there's a lot of factory building, so for me to do all those training stuff is something that I'm not too keen on, even if it will help me to be better in playing my characters itself. So that's one thing. So I was stuck on that a little bit because I didn't want to do the training for the administrator. And then, but the rest of the days, I think, until a certain part where I literally couldn't find for the life of me the reception room wall, CV wall, of to display your operators for a good multiple weeks, until the few days ago where I actually go and see, oh, the reception room was actually at the other side and not the clue room, which I always thought of that it was that. So that is what happened. Now for the, so you can see now my current savings later on will actually be at about 50,000 already, which means that that will be 10 pulls, which would make it, we would have a guaranteed, I would say, 50,000 is 10 pulls, 10 pulls, which is equivalent to 100 pulls. And with that, now currently I would have to say we have 120 pulls. Yay! Oh my god, which means that we have guaranteed a character with our current pulls. But the thing is, the weapon banner, you can lose, especially with the new updates. Yes, they are giving us more arsenal tickets, but still, it's not a lot. With standard banner tickets also, it's also not a lot. And I am only planning to roll on the limited banners with every single 5 tickets that we get every update. So every update we get 5 tickets, I will roll with that 5 tickets. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but hey, why not? Don't waste the 5 tickets. You can unexpectedly get a 6-star, I guess, because I'm not gonna spend any special pools, which means any aura barrels or origiometry or even chartered head hunting tickets, unless it's for a Skadi character or a Skadi like character, because I don't think it will be a 1-to-1 clone of Skadi, because from what I have found out, which is that Skadi is not infected, and as such she is difficult to be cloned. But we shall see how they implement her into the game, because I feel that that is one of the main and popular characters of the original Arknights games itself, with so many auto versions also and some more skins. So that would be what we are waiting for, and so the journey continues. This is day 22, and with 3 weeks gone, I think it's also time to actually update a bit on how I'm gonna make this process I feel better. First thing first is, for the past few weeks, you can see that it has been a hit or miss no matter what kind of videos that I make, because I haven't actually spent a lot of energy or time into making the videos itself, as I was just playing around with a little bit of iMovie and just do a photo here, a video there, a little bit of editing, the bare minimum, and then that was my video that I would upload every single day, because the energy it takes to, also you shouldn't be that, but after playing a lot of the game itself, it's also draining in a sense. So when it comes to uploading or making content, it was part of like a challenge for myself to be consistent, and that's why you can see sometimes my upload timings are at 4 a.m. Okay, first thing first, I'm doing based on Singapore time, because I'm currently in Singapore. So with that said, now I will try my best to actually, in the coming future, okay, is to upgrade the content a bit to a proper, maybe thumbnail itself, rather than those random thumbnails that YouTube will give. I'm honestly not sure how to do that, but we shall see. And then go and study a bit more on video editing. But because now also it's after Chinese New Year, and I have also recovered well from the Chinese New Year sickness. don't know why. This Chinese New Year, after the first 3-4 days, it was a very very bad flu bug that I contracted, which had me down for a good 1.5 weeks. And that's when I lost my voice. I could still play. Didn't upload much, and it was also what gave me, in a sense, a shortcut to kind of like shorten my videos and just upload the bare minimum. So I would try to do a bit more now. So for maybe tomorrow, it'll be me playing through the characters' narrative events. I feel that you guys are not here to watch content or playthroughs, because it's more likely to see my progress. But for me, I have to say I'm not so interested in the story, so you will see skips here and there. So pardon me, I would try, if I'm interested, to watch to sit through it, but time is of the essence, and there are other games as well, and work and life. So with that said, I hope everything is good for everybody. And so sorry, I just realized I forgot to introduce myself. So my name is Arithia, and this is a challenge that I'm doing for myself to play Endfield and save for the characters, because I play Genshin, I play Honkai, I play Wuthering Waves, but for all of those games, the characters, I will have to say, have been very appealing for me, because I love the style, I love the art, I love the voice actors. But for Arknights, I will have to say is that the original game, I don't follow voice actors much for Arknights. So even if I have certain seiyus or voice actors that I love in the Japanese dub, I don't know who the characters are. For me, my favorite animal is an orca, which is a killer whale, and that has been kind of like one of my favorite animals since young. And I didn't even know that Skadi was actually a killer whale until one of my friends was like, "Hey, did you know? Did you see this? This is a cool character. I think you will love it." And with them not knowing that I actually love killer whales, so I tried to play the original Arknights when I realized that, after scrolling through Facebook or TikTok, and then you see the splash art with a killer whale in the background. But the original game is tower defense, and tower defense is a very strategic and also AFK game. So I like AFK, but not so much, where I'll have to sit down there and watch them fight, but still be worried about getting through. And there's a lot of content as well, which I felt similar to Fate Grand Order. And I was already trying to clear Fate Grand Order. I still haven't. I'm still stuck at Babylonia. Sue me. But for Arknights, I couldn't get past chapter 1, and even with skip button and everything, I couldn't get past it, because the content, the thing does not draw me in. It's not dynamic enough. Whereas like Honkai Star, yes, it's AFK, but your movement and everything is in a 3D plane, and you have control of when to log in and log off, and you're not locked to certain story points or certain story modes like Honkai Impacted, PGR. I have tried those games, but it does not hook me as like Genshin, more dynamic and wow. So that being said, now this is my challenge for myself to kind of save for the different characters and to save for Skadi. So that's why this series is called day 1, day whatever. Now today will be day 22. or saving for Skadi. And until she comes out in game, then maybe we'll see which character we're saving for next, or which other limited 5-star banner we would have on the wish list then. But for now, it's only Skadi for that will use our premium currency, not the free ones. Okay, free currency, which is free standard pulls, free chartered head hunting tickets, which is the 5 limited that we get every banner. That one we will still pull and try our luck. Okay, I'm not gonna be so wasteful and say 5 tickets every week. Don't try your luck, because at the end of the day, this is gacha game. You would want to try your luck, and they are giving us a taster. So I hope everyone have a great week ahead of them, and see you tomorrow. So you can continue to watch my current gameplay of what I'm doing. I'm also not sure what I'm doing now, because I'm doing this voiceover separate from watching what I'm doing, which is the content itself. I hope everyone have also watched the developmental team updating on the new content that will be coming out, which is the outpost, I think, Team Post Stockgate with Tang Tang and Rossi coming to the game. So with the two of them, new content, new story, and I feel that we don't have enough time to clear the content itself, because there is really a lot, and you still have to do the Orleans and submit them. Oh my god, those are a lot more of an issue than you would expect. So I hope those playing the game, if you see my UID, you can add me. I would accept any free friends until my list is full. And hope everyone enjoy the game and have a good week ahead. Bye.
新年快乐，前辈！每到这时，我就会回顾过去1年里那些愉快的事情，感受那份快乐，再把它带进新的1年。为什么这么做？因为快乐太容易被遗忘，我才要努力把它捡起来。
您要是想添饭，劳烦亲自动手，我还得顾着这几口锅呢。对了，醒酒的茶都沏好了，大伙儿放开了举杯。还有嘴馋的，放开了提。管理员，新年就该红红火火。
又是新的一年，今年的假期要去特里格拉夫度过吗？杜灵们会在节日里准备塔维尔最为壮观的火药秀，他们会把军工厂里的炮弹换成烟火，和拉范多玛的华丽表演不同，绚烂的火光会持续一整晚，把夜空染成好看的颜色。
真好，你我佩丽卡，要是在我家，正好能坐满那张小圆桌。来，以茶代酒。管理员，不，朱莫蒂，新年快乐！
5、4、3、2、1，新年好啊，管理员，年年大吉呀！今年我的愿望是，争取走更多的路，做更多的事，成为更靠谱的人。啊，管理员，你许了什么愿？
很荣幸，新的一年里，我依然能与你同行。 我清楚，未来某天，我与你会再次道别。但那天真正到来时，我不会是先离开的人，我不会把我的背影留给你。